Good morning. Hi again. I hope you guys have been well. I woke up, I watched my videos. Well, I'm actually still watching one, so let's go to YouTube real quick. But before we go to YouTube, I published my vlog, which I always post every Friday morning, because I enjoy doing it a lot. I'm dating a lot. It's like, do I want to turn the camera around for you guys, or do I just want to show you? But I know it sounds funny. Really pretty, aesthetic. I enjoy writing. Also, I don't do much of my routine. I finally posted my podcast that I actually wanted to post, and finally, and then while I was at the park the other day, which I will take you guys with me, I like to talk a lot, and so my vlogs be super long, but I always feel like I have to post everything. Like I take out actually a lot of clips. Sure, my videos would probably be longer, but I don't feel like people quote unquote watch them. Somebody wants to do a reading with me this morning, but I do a lot of stuff that's mostly watching videos for my morning routine, to be honest. I think I might make Fridays be my off day from doing workouts, because I work out, but then it's like, you ever start to like work out and you've been doing it so consistently, and then you have days where you feel weak, you feel less agility, less like strength, you know. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if I'm in my luteal phase, or because I have I feel like my cycle has got normal, but I've always had a irregular cycle, so it's always never, since 2018 of October, consistently it has always been irregular. So recently it's become a bit more normal, I guess, normal. And I don't know if that's because of that, but you know, the last couple of days have just not been physically strong to do workouts. I think today I'm going to take off, and then this weekend, the weekends I do Pilates with Izzy, because I really started with her, so then I'd just be in there crying. But I'd still do it anyways. And then the weekdays I do this lady named Kaji, and I do move with Nicole. But I think since I'm gonna have Fridays just be my off days from workout, I'm probably going to do double up on a couple days for Move with Nicole, especially if she has some shorter videos. But I'm starting from the back, from first videos, and making my way up. Making my way through town, walking fast into town, and I'm homebound. But that's so funny. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna take my hair down, because I was watching this video and it's such a long ass intro. I made another intro video. We'll see if we add it. But I was watching these videos about seborrheic dermatitis and all of these products that people are using for their scalp, and I really hate it at times, because if I do a hairstyle, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like it'll be there sometimes and other times I'm just like, see, I'm off track. I have to go possibly do some readings this morning, because that's extra money for me. But I titled my vlog, I can finally take care of myself again. That's kind of, shout out to ChatGPT. That's been my home dog since forever. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Later.
Hi guys, it's me again. Finally at the park. I had a really good live session. It was pretty nice. I really enjoyed it. I'm at the park now, walking around. I hate the lighting, but I'm at the park now, walking. My last reading, or one of my readings I did, I think it was my last reading, was so like healing, because I feel like when I'm in a flow state and I'm giving advice or any of that, it just feels so like healing, and it makes me cry, and it resonates with me on a soul level, because I honestly it took me a long time to quote unquote get to this point in my life where I genuinely enjoy living life as myself, and I like the experience of getting to experience life through my eyes. I'm just really grateful for me, but like sometimes I'm just, I don't know, the lighting. Anyway, so I became an explorer. I walked down this little path. It's supposed to go back up that way, but then it's like it's also coming back from that way. Well, honestly, I don't want to, you know, get lost per se, because I don't trust stuff. Okay, I don't trust stuff. Yeah, I don't. But I'm out here hiking by myself, so I must have some sort of like. I must have some sort of faith in myself. Like, girl, you believe in yourself? Yeah, apparently I do. enough to come out into the woods by myself. I mean, I was here yesterday, but I didn't come to this portion. I don't know what to talk about, but also I wanted to say that like I decided to stop posting on my main account I've had for 3 years now, because I do so much right now, and I find so much more joy in vlogging where I'm going, or blogging and typing, than having to sit down and make a video to talk about my experience that somehow can be like, quote unquote, it could somehow be advice for those that could possibly relate to it. Do you know what I mean? God, like, oh my God, the shit you hop over to get over to the other side. Oh my God. But like, I no longer feel interested in those things. I don't know, I just want to talk about my life and vlog it while I'm doing it. So as someone who practices her gifts, and I am in this industry of energy work, right? I always want to know when I'm supposedly going to meet the person. That's for me. And every time I get any reading towards it, which I haven't really been getting a lot for it anyway since like March, really. I'm always told he's not your usual type. So then I sit here and I start thinking to myself, does that mean he's ugly? And then they're like, it just means that you usually don't go for him. And I do like white guys with blonde hair and blue eyes, and they kind of have like a little nice belt, and they look really good. A girl can't help it. But that's what I usually go for. But every time I say he's not my type, I'm just like, no. Anyways. But there was a spider, and I was like, am I gonna make it down? And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it down. But then I made it down. I made it down. Oh my goodness. Love for nature and hiking, and where that started. Sorry for the lighting, it's so atrocious. But I feel like I started to fall a lot. I started back in hiking back in 2019, which was like my thing. I loved to hike. And I went to this park back in San Antonio, and I fell in love with it, called Crown Ridge Canyon or something like that. I fell in love with it. I think I'm gonna go this way because yesterday I went that way. I'm gonna make my way back over there, but I'm gonna go this way. But I fell in love with it, and I've been hiking a lot of places because I like to be outdoorsy. I think I like to say I'm outdoorsy. I'm like, is she outdoorsy? Don't know. I am outdoorsy, but I want to show you guys. Being here in Australia, I honestly haven't had time to truly explore in the way that I would like to explore. I haven't had the time to truly enjoy myself because I don't know. And my vlog title this week was I can finally take care of myself again. And that feels so therapeutic. It actually feels very healing. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I don't know why, but I like the lighting like this. It's so pretty. But I really just fell in love with the art of hiking and being out in nature because during that time I was just always creating these videos about spirituality and being at different lakes and stuff like that. And there's something so healing in home about nature. When I was little, sometimes I wish somebody would nurture that sense of my love for nature. And no one really did that for me. But it's like I'm finally able to start to take care of myself. And it feels nice, you know? It feels nice. Would I like to spend someone else's money? Yes. But it's like right now at the same time, I'm happy, I'm grateful, you know, for everything that I have because I could not have anything and I could, you know, but I feel like things are starting to look up here for me. But yeah. So I also feel like I'm entering into a new season of my life, which is where I finally get to enjoy myself again. I get to quote unquote buy stuff for myself. I get to do things again where I don't feel like this place of lack. You know, I have been in a place of lack and struggle for a long time, and it's like I'm finally getting to a place where I'm able to fully take care of myself and love myself and be there and get excited to hang out with me. And it just feels so nice. It feels nice, you know, like I haven't had this feeling of like I can just go get something for myself and not have to stress about paying for something. Like, you know, like, yes, I have to pay for where I'm staying, right, every night and things like that. But it's like I'm having successful days and more clients and more people are coming in. And I'm just so excited for this new chapter in my life. And I don't really don't know what's going to come with me, but it's okay because I get to see it by myself. This sun and the way it's coming out, I love it. I love it so much. so pretty out here. It's so pretty. I low-key feel like I could go back to CBD these days if I wanted to. But the way I went last time was crazy, 2.5 hours. So I feel like if I ever went back to CBD, I would get up early in the morning. I would like shower like 6 o'clock, 6:30. I would try to catch the bus by 7, and I would try to get there as early as 10 o'clock because what? Like, it's a long path either way. But I would work my A off. Wow, that's all the way back that way. To go early. So if I am finished by midday, I can just head out, you know? I like the sun when the sun's on my face, and then it gets dark and it's like, no. It's okay. I like my complexion. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So now I have to go up this hill because I don't want to go back that way. I'm kind of a little scared if I go back that way. I'm gonna wound up somewhere I shouldn't be. But now I have to climb up this big ass hill, and I'm thinking to myself, why would y'all make me do this? Like, why would y'all make me do this? So crazy. Let's go. I'll let you guys know if I survive. I'm just back to say that I survived. I survived. I literally thought I was going to fall. And I survived. Oh my god, this is why you don't get lost in the woods. Hopefully I'm still on the right track, but survived. So I'm currently lost, but I'm not lost because I have a map on my phone to show me where I'm going. But like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, kind of look a little sketchy, and I don't feel like going back down because if I go back down, I'm gonna have to go back around, and that's a little sketchy also. So I feel like people with bicycles would ride through here, honestly. We're gonna find our way back. Title of this, how she almost got kidnapped. Okay, guys, I need to figure it out. 1 second. See, almost fell. I'm back to say I made it out. I walked through some trees, and then I saw a path that looked a little too dark. So I was like, I'm not going through that. This is not about to be the wrong turn for, and your girl stuck out here trying to figure out her way out. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Like, and I didn't even bring any water, which is usually my fault. It is my fault because I never bring water. I should have brought water, but I didn't bring water, and I didn't. And I'm supposed to go live again, actually. Like, what the fuck is she looking at us like that? Bro. This is why I don't do stuff. Like, I like trails that are trails, and then I somehow got off the actual trail. It's pretty. But let's make sure I get back to the house safely and sound, because that was ridiculous. That was crazy. Please don't do what I do, because you're going to like lose your mind. I'm really tired. I'm also trying to go back to the spot that I was at before, because I loved it so much. So yeah, bye, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay guys, I'm back to tell y'all I'm on the right path. The place that I like is over the other side of this big ass hill. It's really pretty. I had to find my way back finding my way back to you. Okay, that's actually a song, but I think it's by Avant or Hiii. Finding my way back. I can't. Don't quote me, but I know it's a song. My mom, I believe, used to play it a lot when I was a kid. A lot. Okay, I finally got here. I love this spot in this part of this part. So peaceful. I was here yesterday. We never went that way, so we're gonna go that way today. It's just been pretty nice. I don't know what people talk about, but it's just my life. Some days you'll catch me with people, and some days you won't. It just depends on how I'm feeling at that time or what is honestly going on. I'm out of breath, so I'm trying to catch my breath. Let's catch our breath. It's so windy. It's so beautiful at the same time. It's like the most perfect way to ground. I feel like my soul comes alive when I'm out here, or by a lake, or by the ocean. The ocean's not that far, but I would choose coming to like these types of places where I can hike. I wouldn't say this is superior hiking, but I would say it's a nice little trails to walk, till you get lost like I did today. And then you're just like, girl, it's over. Once you get lost, head out. Head out. Yeah. I used to always go to these places and I would try to think of things to talk about. And then I would find myself talking about the same stuff on a loop. And then it just became so repetitive till the point I just lost interest in it. I lost interest in the art, the aspect. I can watch videos of people, quote unquote, teaching stuff, but I no longer like the idea of creating those things because it feels so unfulfilling. Like I'm past that, Maybe I'm in this integration period. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and then I will see you guys in a sec. Silly pretty. The things we do for moments and then you run away and hope you don't get poked by a spider. Sounds like a cricket actually. But I love the view behind me. It's kind of crazy that this is by the water, by the highway. See everybody, but they can't see you unless you're like actively trying to see if somebody's up here. Then you might, quote unquote, see me. Beautiful. Now this cliff though. I feel like this place is like every whimsical girl's favorite place to be at because it's like go running up into it. It's just so whimsical. Very whimsical. Like, catch the light, catch the light. See? Try. Oh, hi. I think it's about time for me to head out. Um, I think I want to show you guys the panorama lookout, and then a couple little moments of that, and then I think I'm gonna go. But this has been so fun with you guys. um, Joining me on this trip. I'm gonna do this real quick. Like these whole, like the way the grass looks, it's just like, it's giving like fairy, whimsy girl. I think I'm a whimsical person. I know I'm a whimsical person. But usually you don't say you're whimsy, people just say you're whimsical. But this is just like a field. I feel like you just hop around and you look so cute. And you're just so pretty and adorable. And people just be like, is she okay? And it's just like, no, I'm not. I'm just having so much fun because life is quote unquote short. You might as well enjoy yourself. Okay? Enjoy yourself. While I've enjoyed this trip with you guys, there's not much more to really see. But thank you for joining me on this another vlog in my life. Even if people don't watch it, I still post it because at some point this page has to grow. I'm used to starting over, and I know what it's like to have a YouTube channel that you want to grow and it doesn't as fast as you would like. So, but this has been really fun and joyous, and thank you. Butterflies back around. I shall see you guys at our next one. So